Thank you. You guys can leave now, thank you. Job done. Job done. I'm just going to do a few songs, just it's your primarily for just myself.
It's over?
I'll let you just when they come back soon. I'm always one for wanting to get about and see the world. And we do get about quite a bit. This is one about if you were to roll on a hill. Everyone rolls their eyes, but the hill of life, and everyone is one of those songs. This is called Snowballing. Snowballing down this hill, I don't know where I'm going till it stops. And I roll on past the schoolyard, and I roll on past the church, past the broken down ice cream van, the widow's lonely hearse, past the newly built foundations where a factory once stood tall. And I've seen this great big city in my rolling snowball. Snowballing down this hill, I don't know where I'm going till it stops. And I roll on past the junkie, and I roll on past the priest, past those 3 hungover Christians, and the New Year's annual feast, past the old nostalgic graveyard where a river burst its bank, past Titanic, past the iceberg, and those memories that sank. Snowballing down this hill, yeah, I don't know where I'm going till it stops. And I roll past Belfast City, past the fall of Berlin's wall, and I roll past Martin Luther and Obama standing tall, and I roll past those generations cease to end, past the sunrise, past the sunset, past my lifelong loving friends. Past the age-old Queen of England, past the Vatican in Rome, past that drunkard on the corner trying to find a taxi home, past the saints, past the sinners, past the government's decree, past those universal mysteries that are there to baffle me. Snowballing down this hill, yeah, I don't know where I'm going till it stops. Till it stops. Thank you. This is a song that I wrote while waiting to do a gig. That was just during the times about all this 99% business, you know. and all the protests that were going on, and how everyone in the world is broke apart from very few. I always thought people talk about this and I know it's not a nice thing, but there's more to life, you know? This is called Do Not Be Afraid. Brian, your phone's going. I hope it's your phone because someone's buzzing here. Everyone's a winner, or so the people say. We're building all these hopes just to send us to the shade. Well, there's no need to worry, just get on with your day. And I am not afraid, I am not afraid. Are slowly shaking, my knees are going weak. My intuition tells me that my future's looking bleak. The light shines my direction, the curtain slides away, but I am not afraid, no, I am not afraid. This journey from west until the east, I've overcome temptation from the seven-headed beast. You're dark and lonely, but that's all in your head. Well, do not be afraid, do not be afraid. Days are getting shorter, it's dark at 3:30. It all will come full circle, something called ecology. The light hits off your window, you're tucked up in your bed. Do not be afraid, do not be afraid. We claim to live in, we're 99%. We've got more of a passion than our global government. Maybe they will listen, the leaders will be led. But do not be afraid, do not be afraid. I'll try a wee song with Brian just on the keyboards. We haven't tried this before. It's going to be a first.
First time?
This will be the first time we've sang this song. This is Brian McLean on the borrow and the whistles and the keyboards. Sometimes I have this little book that I write all my words in. It goes everywhere. Even when I'm playing, I usually have it somewhere. Occasionally, just at the end of a day or at the end of a week or a month, I would just kind of flick through it. And you look at something and you go, Jesus, when did I write that? Sometimes sometimes in a good way and sometimes in a god-awful way. This is one that I'm not sure of. I don't know if this is a good way or a bad way. This is called The Old Country Road. Drove into town at the start of December, looking around, your face is the same. What we came for was the stories we grew from, the taste of your word, living we see. Outside the church was a woman in bed clothes, knelt in the dirt, confessing her sins. A man and his son, clenching him tightly. What is the best way for me to go home? In my soul, in the old country road, with rain on my skin, tides coming in again, cleanse the cold shore, for a moment or more, in the old country road. A garden of hope where lilies are growing, catching the sun on the quiet side of town. A river it flows through a sea of great measure, where a man and his son trying to find their way home. We'll catch the gold at the end of the rainbow, peculiar and cold on the old country road, with rain on my skin, the tides coming in again to cleanse the cold shore, for a moment or more in your country road. guys back again. This is a song about Belfast. About how nice it actually can be. Sometimes a song can be written just from the simplest of things that you see. I was in a lift, and there was a sign that said, "In case of evacuation, hit the red button and make your way through the stairs and the archways." This is called Stairs and Archways. It's obviously about Belfast. On a busy Belfast street, when the sun was shining down, and the buskers telling stories of a broken northern town, children screaming for their mothers, and the buses screeching by, cobbled streets, people meet bye-bye. The smell of coffee from the gardens, and the lovers on the wall, family picnics in the sunshine at the wondrous city hall. And the drinkers drinking cider, cigarette smoke rises high to the blue skies of the city bye-bye. So won't you soon return to the place where you were from? We'll watch the sun on the horizon, using the wings we used to fly on. And we'll shout out loud till somebody heeds our cry, running through these stairs and archways bye-bye. The bridge over the Lagan welcomes boats with open arms, smiling faces every corner, loving stares and northern charm, casting out those evil shadows that still lurk in people's eyes. We'll destroy and overcome them bye-bye. As dawn sets on the city, Belfast castle shining gold, Antrim coast a place of beauty, and the air gets crisp and cold. Here's a toast to our great city, pour a glass and raise your wine. Lover's kiss, it's bliss, bye-bye. So won't you soon return to the place where you were from? We'll watch the sun on the horizon, using wings we used to fly on. And we'll shout out loud till somebody heeds our cry, we're running through these stairs and archways bye-bye. So won't you soon return to the place where you were from? We'll watch the sun on the horizon, using wings we used to fly on. And we'll shout out loud till somebody heeds our cry, we're running through these stairs and archways bye-bye. Thank you.